Welcome back to Dallas Cowboys Breakdown. It's Andy Newberry with Jonathan Hull. And the Cowboys had about as good a day as you could have Sunday without playing.
Without playing, yeah. And everybody that they needed to lose probably lost. The Eagles were dominated by the Packers. Redskins had Robert Griffin III didn't.
And they were probably not in it anyway.
No, but even the Giants.
But they do have to make a trip to Washington, so the more dysfunctional they become, the better.
Yeah, and the Giants, Eli Manning throws 5 interceptions, probably could have thrown 15 interceptions.
Probably felt like 15.
It probably did. And but yeah, all the divisional rivals lose.
In fact, they kept bringing up the Romo comparison. Because the Giants were in that game the whole way with San Francisco, and they end up losing 16-10. And so each time they're driving down, they could take the lead, and he throws another pick. And they were like, if he drives them down, he's going to be the first one since Romo to throw 5 or 6 interceptions and win a game. Because Romo did that at Buffalo on a Monday night.
But the one thing, too, is the Eli to Romo comparison and what's lost there. I know Eli's won 2 Super Bowls.
Romo's a better player.
Yeah, Eli has thrown a lot more interception in his career than Tony Romo ever has.
But Romo's more famous for him.
Yeah, he does get more famous. Of course, it's that star on the helmet that has.
And they play this week. Dallas is unbeaten on the road this year, and they're going to play all but 2 games left on the road. And that Sunday night at the Giants.
Yeah, Sunday night against the Giants has always been kind of thorn in the side for the Cowboys. They've had a tough time with them on Sunday nights, it feels like, and this is
they got to mess with Odell Beckham.
Yeah, Odell Beckham's going to be a real challenge.
A test for that Dallas secondary.
And it'll be interesting to see who they end up putting on Odell Beckham.
And they've got Rashad Jennings back. I mean, even though they had the disastrous turnover Sunday, I think the Giants are kind of getting healthier and getting better on offense. And Beckham wasn't a big part of it early. So I think this is a big test for Cowboy defense. Keep them under 20 will be hard.
The one thing that Dallas has been able to do the last few weeks is you've seen their pass rush get better and better and a little bit more consistent throughout a game. If they can get that pass rush on Eli Manning, force him to force some throws, that's when the interceptions really start to come. And that showed last week. And it could show again this week. The one thing that Green Bay was able to do is they kept a pretty good level of pressure on him throughout the game.
On the other side, I can't imagine that the rest won't be good for Romo's back.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine the offensive line had not slipped a lot, but they got banged up a little bit. And I think they may come back a little bit stronger.
It's the best rest that DeMarco Murray has had this season, too, and consider the type of load that he's been carrying.
The games haven't been enough blowouts to really rest him a ton.
No, and I think the one nice thing, too, about the bye week is you didn't really have any drama come out of there. You're starting to see some of that drama.
Nobody stole underwear or anything.
Yeah, no one stole underwear. They didn't get in a fight over the guy stealing underwear. Nobody skipped curfew because there was no curfew. So the only talk about during the bye week was, will Dez Bryant get a new contract from the Cowboys? And you can leave that for whenever. I mean,
he's going to get paid.
Yeah,
and I think he'll be back in Dallas.
I think they bounce back with a win.
So you think they get a win? I think it's going to be tough down to the end. But, yeah, I kind of see 27-20 or something. I think they can get this done. But that Beckham guy is really
he's really good.
And he tore up Seattle's corners.
He's going to be a talented guy. He's going to be their #1 receiver by next year.
That's something to watch out for. But we'll come back next week and see how they did and see if they kind of progressed up this NFC ladder.